name's Aaron Mooy, 9, 2010, and I would like to be in the King's Park School because to improve my juggling skills and playing the game.
Aaron was one of our original young development players from our King Park program. That development program was put in place gave us an opportunity to develop players technically better.
His interest in everything football was exceptional. He really connected with other people that had a huge passion for football.
Everywhere Aaron was, there was a football connected to his foot. You'd go out in daylight and you'd be hitting left and rights off the brick wall, and you go out at night and you'd be doing the same thing.
I remember when Aaron was in year 5 and we did some shooting with the shooting wall over here, and he was striking the ball several times in a row with his left foot, and I said, mate, now what you can do is you now try working your weak foot, and he said, no, that is my weak foot.
Bolton used to come once a year to have a look at the talent that we had at the school and what we used to do with the kids.
It goes back to 2006, I believe. He was one of the players that I came across and liked what I saw. We had him over for a little while for a sort of trial period, and then we offered him a 3-year contract.
For the family, it was a big shock, and when he did leave, it was actually extremely hard for our family. But what it's produced is Aaron today, which is unbelievable.
I don't think a lot of parents, when they start this avenue with their kids, understand how hard that is. That they made me feel very at ease about the situation, and it was the best thing we've done for Aaron, ever.
Obviously, went up to St Mirren for a while.
Aaron Mooy, still going, it's Mooy, it's 1-1. At the end of the first half, it's a blistering strike from Mooy.
He'd lived by himself for a long period of time, as in which he would have places that he stayed, but not a lot of friends around. It was just mainly football and going home, eating, sleeping, going back to football.
I think through primary school and maybe year 7, maybe even year 8, I found it hard to get more than a good morning out of him. I
think it was pretty much the same. You know, he was a quite shy lad, and he expressed himself on the pitch. I think that's where he kind of got his release.
He's always been like that since a young boy. It takes a long time to open up with everybody, and it's very hard for us to get anything out of him, still to this day.
He's a totally different person, man. When you're with him, he's a crack-up, like it's non-stop laughter.
It may have already slipped out in the public domain, but finally the Western Sydney Football Club were officially named the Wanderers. Also trotted out were Western Sydney's first 3 signings. 21-year-old Aaron Mooy grew up in Blacktown and has come back from playing in Scotland.
I thought it was a great idea. I think he would be living with us for a while, and of course, when he's gone for 6 years, and you hear your big brother that you've missed that whole time comes back, it's the best news you've ever heard. I was jumping for joy.
When he came back, we noticed that he was a very extra quiet individual. When he'd come in the house, he would go into a room and would say, Aaron, come back out. Your family's out here. But he's known for 6 years to just come in the door and go into his room.
Western Sydney Wanderers midfielder Aaron Mooy has reportedly turned down a number of lucrative offers and has chosen to sign for Melbourne Heart from next season.
Everybody learns as they move, and the grounding, the experiences are all adding to something.
Off the crossbar and in from Aaron Mooy.
Whatever you give him, he'll step up to the plate. He's got a lot more in him, I believe this. So if everyone in Australia thinks they've seen the best of Aaron yet, there's a lot more to come, I believe.